Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the Silver Bowl in Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania for the game tonight, Friday, October 11th, 1963, between the home team Red Tornadoes of Mount Carmel Joint High School and the visiting Purple Demons of Cole Township High School. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Purple Demons of Cole Township High School. At left end, number 80, Connie. At left tackle, number 75, B. Heath. Left guard, number 77, W. Campbell. At center, number 50, Derek. Right guard, 72, Erdman. Right tackle, 71, Anaskavich. Right end, number 81, R. Witkowski. At quarterback, number 10, Gubernot. At left halfback, number 40, D. Witkowski. The right halfback, number 41, Yannick. And at fullback, number 31, Pachkowski. And the remainder of the 1963 Cole Township Purple Demons squad. Head coach of the Purple Demons, Ed Binkowski. And now the starting lineup for the home team, Mount Carmel Joint High School Red Tornadoes. At left end, number 51, Ron Wasilewski. Left tackle, 62, Jim Wasikowski. Left guard, number 72, Oscar Kwiatovich. At center, number 81, John Kovac. At right guard, number 52, Vic Bridey. At right tackle, number 61, Mike Chappell. At right end, number 53, Alfie Santos. At quarterback, number 24, Tom Beyerschmidt. At left halfback, number 26, Joe Greco. At right halfback, number 23, Charlie Dalpiaz. And at fullback, number 21, Bob Menapace. And the rest of the 1963 Red Tornadoes squad. Head coach of the Red Tornadoes, Joseph Jazz Dimnick. Assistants, George Rona, Charles Carlo, Francis Menapace. The athletic director is Glenn Menges, and the principal of the high school, Vincent McHale. The officials for tonight's game, the referee, William Romanowski, umpire, Joseph McLaughlin, head linesman, Harry Ford, field judge, Stan Rakowski, and the back judge, Al Zale. And you see the scoreboard, the team captains out meeting at the center of the field. Cole Township, number 77, Campbell, and number 10, Gubernot. And for Mount Carmel, number 23, Charlie Dalpiaz. They rotated, and I believe the other ones were Beyerschmidt, Greco, and Menapace. Cole Township's number 12, George Converse, kickoff is taken by Dalpiaz. At the 30, returns to the 48. First and 10, number 26, Joey Greco picks up 3. Kwiatovich was hurt, and Brzezinski took his place. Now, Beyerschmidt's pass to Greco is good for 41 yards, down to the 9-yard line. First and goal at the 9, quarterback Beyerschmidt rolls right to the 1-yard line. On second and goal at the 1, number 21, Bob Menapace gets into the end zone for the Red Tornado touchdown. The extra point is good by number 80, Brzezinski, and it's Mount Carmel 7, Cole Township 0. Al Zielinski's kickoff goes to number 21, Reed, who returns at 15 yards. The tackle is by number 26, Joe Greco. Cole Township first and 10 at the 31. Pachkowski picks up 4 yards. On second and 6, Pachkowski again gets the carry and goes for another 4 yards. And that brings up a third and 2. Pachkowski this time picks up 5 and a first down at the Cole Township 48. First and 10 at the 48, quarterback Gubernot's pass is completed to number 12, Conber, good for 18 yards. First and 10 at the Mount Carmel 34, number 40, Dave Witkowski, is thrown for a 4-yard loss. And now we see Dave Lukoski is thrown for a 4-yard loss by number 51, Ron Wachaleski. 3rd and 18 at the 42. Quarterback Gubernat's pass completed to number 40, D. Witkowski, for 4 yards. 4th and 14 at the 38. Witkowski's punt goes to Bayerschmidt, returns from the 5 to the 11-yard line. Mount Carmel 1st and 10 at the 11, and the Red Tornadoes pick up 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the 14, number 24, quarterback Bayerschmidt on a keeper, picks up 14 out to the 28. That brings up a 1st and 10 at the 28. Number 23, Charlie Dalpiaz, goes for 30 yards to the Cole Township 42. 1st and 10 at the Cole Township 42. Number 26, Joey Greco, picks up 3 yards to the 39. 2nd and 7 at the 39. Bayerschmidt on a sweep right picks up 12 yards. And Dalpiaz gets 2 to the 25. 2nd and 8 at the 25. Number 21, Bob Menapace, gets 5. And however, a 15-yard penalty against Cole Township puts the ball at half the distance to the goal. On 1st and 10, and just outside the 10, Bayerschmidt gets to the 5, but now Mount Carmel gets a 15-yard clipping penalty. 1st and 20 from the 20, Bayerschmidt's pass to Al Santos, broken up by number 50, Derek. On 2nd and 20, Bayerschmidt's pass to Joey Greco is good for 20 yards and the Red Tornado touchdown. The extra point by Brzezinski. The kick is good, and it's Mount Carmel 14, Cole Township 0 with 2:34 left in the first quarter. Zaleski's kickoff is taken by number 21, Reed, at the 13 and returns to the 34. Cole Township now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Witkowski carries to the 36 for 2 yards. 2nd and 8 at the 36. Gubernat's pass is incomplete. Cole Township, though, gets a 15-yard personal foul penalty. And Gubernat back to pass again. This time it's a screen pass, completed, but it's for a loss, tackled by number 57. Gubernat on a scramble gets back to the line of scrimmage. And on 4th down, Witkowski punts to Greco. There's no return, tackled by number 46 of the Purple Demons. And that play ends the first quarter. In the second quarter, 1st and 10 at 49, Bayerschmidt is sacked by number 71, Anaskavich, fumbles but recovers at the 43. Then Bayerschmidt gets 13 yards to the 10. Gubernat on the tackle, 3rd and 5. Bayerschmidt rolls left and picks up another 15 yards to the 29. On 1st and 10 at the 29, Greco loses one to the 30, number 80, Lazars, on the initial hit. 2nd and 11 at the 30, Bayerschmidt's pass. He's hit by Lazars, and number 77, Campbell, knocks down the pass. 3rd and 11 at the 30, Bayerschmidt's pass is completed to Joey Greco for 9 yards. And that brings up a 4th and 2 at the 21. Bayerschmidt rolls right to the 4-yard line, a pickup of 17 yards. Campbell and Gubernat on the stop. 1st and goal at the 4, Bayerschmidt goes over the right side down to the 1. 2nd and goal at the 1, Bayerschmidt on a quarterback sneak goes into the end zone. Tornado touchdown. Brzezinski's point after touchdown is good with 8:11 left in the second quarter. Mount Carmel 21, Cole Township nothing. Zielinski's kickoff to number 21, Reed, is taken at the 15 and returned to the 29, tackled by number 74, Wanzi, and 26, Greco. Cole Township 1st and 10 at the 29. Gubernat back to pass. Pass is broken up by number 24, Bayerschmidt. 2nd and 10 at the 29. Gubernat's pass falls incomplete. That brings up a 3rd and 20 at the 29. Gubernat picks up 7 yards to the 36. Bayerschmidt on the tackle. And this play is nullified by a personal foul against Cole Township. Now we pick up further action. First and 10 Mount Carmel ball. Byersmith's long pass is dropped. Second and 10 at the 26. Metapace is held for no gain. Number 77 Campbell and Poplawski on the tackle. Third and 12. Byersmith on a keeper loses 2. Tackled by number 30 Stout. Fourth and 12. Wasilewski's punt is returned 2 yards by the Purple Demons. Cole Township, first and 10 at the 41. Yannick picks up 4 yards. Second and 2 after a 5-yard Mount Carmel penalty. Yannick loses 1, tackled by number 75, Bridie. And that brings up a 3rd and 3 at the 40. Wachowski picks up 2. And on 4th and 1, Pachkowski goes for 4 and a first down. First and 10, Yannick breaking tackles, gets 6. Bridie finally making the tackle. Second and 4, Gubernaut back to pass is sacked by number 51, Ronnie Wasilewski, but there's a face mask call against the Red Tornadoes. 15-yard penalty. On first and 10, Gubernaut's pass is dropped over the middle. Second and 10, Pachkowski picks up 2 yards. And on third and 8, Gubernaut's screen pass is completed, but it's only a 3-yard gain. Brings up a 4th and 5. Gubernaut's pass, this time, is going to Yannick. And it's complete, but a nice tackle by number 18, Zielinski, stops him just short of the first down. And therefore, Mount Carmel takes over, first and 10. After the play, Mount Carmel gets a 15-yard personal foul penalty, but retains possession. So it is now first and 10 at the Mount Carmel 31. Byersmith back to pass is sacked by number 50, Derek, 10-yard loss. Second and 20 at the 21. Bob Menapace gets the carry and picks up 6 yards as the first half comes to an end on that play. And you'll see the scoreboard shows Mount Carmel 21, Cole Township 0 at the end of the half. To start the second half, Zielinski's kickoff is taken by number 21, Reed, who comes back 29 yards, tackled by number 26, Greco. And here we see another repeat of that kickoff. Again, that's Zielinski coming back 29 yards, tackled by Greco. Cole Township first and 10. Pachkowski gets the carry. Number 74, Wanzi on the tackle. Second and 7, Yannick picks up 2. Number 53, Alfie Santos making the tackle. And on third and 5, Gubernaut back to pass is sacked. A 13-yard loss by number 61, Chappell. Then on 4th and 18, Zielinski's kickoff is taken by number 21, Reed, and returns 29 yards, tackled by number 26, Greco. First and 10, Cole Township. Pachkowski picks up 3, number 74, Wanzi on the tackle. Second and 7, Yannick picks up 2, number 53, Alfie Santos on the tackle. On third and 5, Gubernaut is sacked for a 13-yard loss by number 61, Chappell. Fourth and 18. Witkowski punts to number 26, Greco. There's no return at the Mount Carmel 35. Mount Carmel first and 10 at the 35. Greco gets 2 yards. On 2nd and 8 at the 37, Beyerschmidt rolls right and picks up 5 to the 42. Number 30, Stroud, and 72, Erdman on the tackle. 3rd and 3 at the 42, Bob Menapace gets the first down with a 4-yard gain, plus a 15-yard Cole Township penalty. And that brings up a 1st and 10 at the Cole Township 38. Number 23, Charlie Dalpiaz on a reverse, gets 11 yards. Derek making the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 27. Dalpiaz picks up 14 yards to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 11. Greco goes into the end zone for a Red Tornado touchdown. Brzezinski's extra point attempt is good, and with 7:26 left in the third quarter, it's Mount Carmel 28, Cole Township 0. Zielinski's short kickoff is down by Cole Township on its own 40-yard line. Cole Township 1st and 10 at their 40. Gubernaut's pass is almost intercepted by Beyerschmidt. On 2nd and 10 at the 40, Gubernaut's pass is completed to the right end, number 81, R. Witkowski, for a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8 at the 42, number 11, the new quarterback, Pavelko's pass falls incomplete. On 4th and 8 at the 42, D. Witkowski's punt is fair caught by Greco. 1st and 10, Menapace gets the carry and goes for 5 yards. And that brings up a 2nd and 5. Beyerschmidt back to pass. The pass is broken up at the line of scrimmage. Brings up a 3rd and 5. And Beyerschmidt again back to pass. And this pass just slightly overthrown. 4th and 5. Beyerschmidt's pass is intercepted by number 21, Harry Reed, who returns 20 yards. Cole Township 1st and 10 at the Mount Carmel 30. Gubernaut's pass is knocked down by number 25, Alexander. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Number 11, Pavelko pitches out to Yannick, who loses 2. Wasilewski making the stop. 3rd and 12 at the 32. Pavelko's pass falls incomplete. And that brings up a 3rd and 12 at the 32. And back in punt formation, D. Witkowski. But it's a fake pass, and he throws to number 44, Zimmerman. Good for 9 yards, just short of the first down. Mount Carmel 1st and 10. Number 18, Joey Baczynski, and a quarterback hands off to Greco, a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 at the 32. Baczynski's pass is complete to Wasilewski. He attempts to lateral, and Reed comes up with the ball at the 37. 1st and 10, Cole Township at the 37. Pachkowski carries to the 35. On 2nd and 8 at the 35, D. Witkowski is thrown for a 2-yard loss by number 61, Chappell. 3rd and 10 at the 37. Pavelko's pass falls incomplete. 4th and 10 at the 37. Pavelko's pass is intercepted by Joey Greco at the 30, and Greco takes the ball, outracing the entire Cole Township team 70 yards for a touchdown. Brzezinski's PAT is wide left, and with 1:22 left, it's Mount Carmel 34, Cole Township nothing in the third quarter. Zielinski's kickoff is returned 22 yards by the Purple Demons. Cole Township on 1st and 10, Yannick picks up 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Mount Carmel is offsides, and there's a 5-yard penalty on the play. 2nd and 2, and there's a face mask penalty against the Red Tornadoes and a 15-yard penalty. And that gives Cole Township a 1st and 10 at the Mount Carmel 43-yard line. Number 21 gets the carry, that's Reed, and he goes 2 yards to the 41 as the third quarter comes to an end, and you see the scoreboard. Cole Township, 2nd and 8 at the 41. Pachkowski gets 6 to the 35. Benepace and Chapel on the tackle. And then we pick up further action at 9:11 left in the fourth quarter. First down and goal from the 1, and Pachkowski gets in. Converse PAT is blocked by Zielinski. Scoreboard shows Mount Carmel 34, Cole Township 6. Converse kickoff is taken by Greco at the 31 and returned to the 44. Mount Carmel 1st and 10 at its own 44. Greco gets around left end and picks up 19 yards down to the Cole Township 37 as Reed makes the saving tackle. Now a 15-yard clipping penalty puts the ball back to the Mount Carmel 36-yard line. Repeat first down, but 18 at the 36. Baczynski's pass to Bayerschmidt completed for 16 yards to the Cole Township 48. 2nd and 2 at the 48. Greco is just short of the first down at the 46. 3rd and inches. Menapace picks up 8 yards down to the 38 and a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38. Bayerschmidt gets 4 to the 34. That brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Red Tornadoes at the 34. Bayerschmidt picks up 5 to the 29 as number 10, Gubernat, makes the tackle. 3rd and 1 at the 29. Greco gets 3 to the 26 and a first down. 1st and 10 at the 26. Bayerschmidt slips around right end, goes 12 yards all the way down to the 14. 1st and 10 at the 14. Bayerschmidt, dragging tacklers, gets 6 yards down to the 8-yard line. Then on 2nd and 4 at the 8, Menapace takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line. Brings up a 3rd and 1 at the 5, and Bayerschmidt loses 2 back to the 7-yard line. That brings up a 4th and 3 at the 7. Baczynski, back to pass, is sacked at the 18. And Cole Township takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18. Reed then goes for 6 yards out to the 24. On 2nd and 4 at the 24, Gubernat is trapped trying to pass and takes off and outraces the entire Red Tornado team 76 yards down the left sideline for the Purple Demons touchdown. The extra point, Pachkowski gets the extra point, and it's Mount Carmel 34, Cole Township 13, with 2:01 remaining in the fourth quarter. Converse kickoff goes to the 29 and is returned by Bayerschmidt to the 39. Mount Carmel 1st and 10 at the 39. Baczynski's pass, long pass, looks good, and it's dropped. On 2nd and 39, Bayerschmidt is thrown for a 4-yard loss by number 81, R. Witkowski. Then on 3rd and 14 at the 35, Menapace is stopped for a 2-yard loss. And that brings up a 4th and 14 at the 33. Ron Wasilewski back in punt formation. And his punt is downed at the Cole Township 25. And that turns out to be the last play of the game. And the final score tonight, it was the Mount Carmel Joint High School Red Tornadoes 34, the Cole Township High School Purple Demons 13. The following individuals volunteered their time and expertise in order to preserve the proud tradition of Mount Carmel Red Tornadoes football history.